What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday here at 5:45 p.m. Lane Hughes, I saw you in chat. You said you could sense me coming. And you were right. I was literally had my finger on the button. I looked to check chat one more time. You said you could feel it. I felt a sync up and I jumped live. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. We got 160 people in here right now. If you guys want a chance, I swear I forget this thing every single day. Oh, and there's a fedora on it. We might as well put the fedora on, right? If you guys want a chance to win some NFT giveaways and one of these limited edition leather patch Frankie Candles hats, it's nice, it's black in the front, it's gray on the sides, we got the snapback on the back, it's a dope hat. If you guys are interested in winning these are a limited time. We're only giving away, it's either gonna be 2 or 3, I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're gonna be giving away these hats. Super, super limited. We're gonna try to get something similar, when we get our official merch going, but these are gonna be limited. They're not gonna be exactly the same, so if you want one of these, definitely smash that like button. For every 100 likes, you guys get a spin on the wheel with 2 chances to win a giveaway. We're going to be giving away a bunch of NFTs and some of these hats. As I said, I think we're going to push our giveaway to next week. So any NFTs that we get this week will be rolled over into next week. So next week's probably going to be a big NFT giveaway. We'll probably give away double-digit NFTs again. So definitely smash up that like button if you have not already. But let me go Frankie Fedora on y'all real quick. Boom, look at that. Flawless little hat switch there, guys. Today's energy is brought to you by good old good old water. Good old water. I don't know why I spanked it, but it's funny. What is going on, guys? Listen, I know a lot of you are concerned that I've been drinking Red Bull. I don't know why everybody's so concerned. I know Red Bull's not good for you, but I don't drink it that much. It's just been in the fridge here. It's not really in the fridge that much here. And I've been rushing onto these streams. I've been busy. So I just want to let you guys know this isn't a Red Bull. This is just canned water. I just want to let you guys know that. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine. But we got the water too, guys. We got the water too. But, guys, we got a great show today. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I'll be honest, guys. Bitcoin's boring right now. I mean, I know we're moving a little bit, but we're essentially still just ranging. It's not the most exciting environment, but we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin. I'm gonna let you know what I think is gonna happen. It's been a really weird day for price action. I've been sitting out today. It's been a weird day for price action. I am expecting to maybe come down a little bit, but there's a lot of mixed signals. Price action, even the actual price action is being really weird. A lot of big scammy wicks everywhere. Kind of strange. But we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna try to give you guys my best idea of what I think is gonna be happening here. We're gonna take a look at the altcoins, and I got a bunch of tabs up here. Shout out to Lane Hughes. Lane, I did take a look at the CBBI. Very interesting. I like it's very similar to the Fear and Greed Index, but I actually like the way they chart the way they chart it a lot better. And they give you more information on how it's calculated. I actually really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the CBBI. Shout out to Lane Hughes for bringing that to my attention. And then we got a bunch of stuff. We're gonna look at some stuff today. Gonna try to give you guys, I know the macro thoughts out there right now are we at the bottom, or are we gonna come down for another leg down before coming up? But I think the big question is, have we bottomed out for the bear market? And again, there's a lot of mixed signals, but I'm going to kind of give you guys what I think for both sides. We'll kind of give supporting evidence for both sides, and then I'll let you guys make the decision. I did record a detailed video today on this exact topic, so I'm just going to tease it a little bit. I'm not going to go super deep into it, but I think we're going to focus a little bit on that today, and then we will release that video this weekend, and I give you guys the full bull case, the full bear case, and some supporting evidence for each side, and then I let you guys make the decision, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be able to perfectly predict what is going to happen. So I'll give you guys both options, supporting evidence, and then I will say this. Now, I took a look at the bear case, meaning are we going to get, are we going down to the low 20s or even 10K? I know a lot of people are thinking 10K, or have we bottomed out for this bear market, and are we just going to wiggle sideways and then, walk off into either, are we just going to come up? Are we going to go into a new cycle? Is the cycle broken? I kind of covered that stuff in that video, but as I was doing the research and looking at the charts and studying everything, I got to be honest. Now, I'm not saying that the bear market is over. I'm not saying that at all. But I am going to say this. When I was getting prepared to shoot this video, and I had a list of evidence for the bear case and evidence for the bull case. And I'm just going to say the list for the bull case was, and I'm going to be 100% honest, I don't lean bullish. I am not leaning bullish. I do not want you guys to get it twisted. I am not leaning bullish, at least right now. I still think we're going to come down lower. That's my gut feeling. I could be wrong, but just in general, personally, I am still leaning bearish. However, just looking at my notes, the list of evidence for the bull case is a bit longer than the evidence on the bear case. And the Crypto Lifer in the house. Forget what I was saying, guys. We got Crypto Lifer in chat. Say what's up to Crypto Lifer. Dude, we got a collab. I swear, I think someone from one of your people reached out to me. I don't know if I was dreaming. It might have been on Twitter, but I lost it in the DMs. I couldn't find it, or I might just be dreaming. I don't know, but Lifer, I would love to do a collab with you, have you on the channel, maybe go on your show, whatever you want to do, let me know. I think you could really get on this stream and spit some facts. I think the CandleMafia will find a lot of value in what you have to say. I think you were on ATB today. I bet you won. If you didn't win, ATB is probably rigged, because if I was watching today, I would have been putting plus 1,000 Crypto Lifer. Guys, give it up for Crypto Lifer in the chat. He's the man. hopefully we can get a collab going. I would love to do something with you, Lifer. And thank you for popping in the chat. Plus 1,000 for Crypto Lifer. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, guys, I will say that list of the bullish case, the evidence was a little longer, and you know, the more I do it, the more I realize that you know, thinking that the price is going to come down a lot more, I'm really torn, guys. It's just the evidence supporting the really bearish case, and there is evidence, but a lot of it hangs on history repeating itself. And there's definitely weight in that argument. I'm not saying that like there's no weight in history repeating itself, because it has in the past, at least rhymed, right? It doesn't follow, each cycle has had its quirks, but you know, for the most part, you can't deny that they are similar, right? But I just don't know. The actual evidence on the bull case was very low. You'll have to wait for the video this weekend, guys. It's really interesting. I just give you guys the information, and I'll let you guys make the decision. But very, very interesting. Let's see. But yeah, guys, before we jump into it, let's say what's up to chat real quick, and then we're gonna jump right into the charts. Who do we got in here today? Chat's busting today. Let's see, Lane Hughes, as always, welcome back. Thank you for being here, man. Anonymous, what is going on? Anonymous, I saw your DMs. I will answer you. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just haven't had a chance to answer you. Yoda, what is going on? Kino says, hit that like button. Kino said it, not me. You don't want to mess with Kino. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Crypto Billy, as always. Crypto Billy says, I'm a bull, meaning he's a bull. Let's go. You can't hate on the bulls. They call me Frankie the Bull sometimes. They call me Frankie the Bull, but it's usually in a bull market. Let's see. Who do we got? Diamond Sauce. What is going on? Tony D, one of our amazing mods. Thank you for everything you do, Tony. I appreciate you. Michael Snelling, good to see you again. Mike and Mickey, Las Vegas local, Frankie Candle Syndicate bosses of LV. Let's go, Michael Snelling. Thank you for coming back here. We got Como Se Comas. What is going on? Thank you for being here. Crypto Allen. We said, hey, what's up to Lane, Kino, Willis, Brad, Gabriel. Thank you for the fedora. If you guys don't know, Brad came all the way to Atlanta, Georgia to drop this fedora off for your boy Frankie Candles. You're the man, Brad. I appreciate you, and you are now responsible for this alter ego I have, Frankie Fedoras. Let's see. What do we got? Go Crypto Anon, one of our other amazing mods. Thank you for being here. Captain Kirk also. I don't think Captain Kirk's going to be here, but shout out to Captain Kirk and Tyler Durden, fastest hands in the West. Shout out to you guys. Let's see. Bada boom. Let's go, Lifer. Showing Lifer love in the chat. Daddy Zach, what is going on? ENS, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming back. Ryesh, what is going on? Saying what's up to Lifer. Lifer says, no, they want us to collab. Let's go. I would love to get that going, Lifer. I'm going to try to get in touch with you. My Twitter DMs are a mess. But reach out to me on Twitter maybe, or yeah, hit me up on Twitter if you can, and let's try to work something out. If not, I'll try to get my information over to you through somebody. We'll get in touch, man. I'd be really excited to collab with you. Crypt TKO, what is going on? Alex C. Kashif, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. What's going on, man? Crypto Poyo, what is up? Or Crypto Chicken, what is up? Lewis, what's up? My name is Earl, what's going on? I'm just gonna fly through the rest of these. King of Crypto, Stevie, what is going on? Let's see. Looney, Abner, Chris, David, Evil, Jeremy, Average, Joe, Crypto, Daddy Zach, Good Travis Hunting, Jack Destiny, Rob the Crypto Snob, and Anthony, what is going on? Welcome to the stream, guys. Without further ado, real quick, guys, listen, right after this stream, hop over to Crypto Lifer's channel, give him a sub, give him a like if you're not already, and go show his channel some love. He is making killer content, and let me tell you something about crypto. Before we get started, I have to say this. Crypto Lifer's channel has got the vibes, right? I was in his stream, I think last week, my wife's schedules. Okay, gotcha. Crypto Lifer's streams have got they got similar vibes, right? It's all good vibes over there. I popped in, I think like last week or something, and it was all love over there. Good vibes. It seemed like, it's not every day, even if the YouTubers are cool, sometimes the communities can be toxic, but Lifers community seems like, I don't know, they seem like the mafia. They just seem like good people. They all seem like they know each other in chat. I just get the same vibe. So definitely looking forward to hopefully collabing with you, Lifer. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the charts. Boom. Here we are. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties here. You guys can see my chart. Okay. So let's just, okay, $30,374. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what we got here. This is a clear, oh no, there we go. Okay, actually I'm going to take a look at this chart. Let's turn off Market Cipher A. We do not need that right now. It's just noise on the charts. Okay, so I guess let's start macro, guys. We'll start on the weekly. We'll do some top-down analysis, work our way down. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Making this video, I've never been more indecisive. You know, we'll get into it in a second. I have a lot to say today because I had an epiphany today, but we'll get into it. But let's just do some our typical top-down analysis on Bitcoin. I'm just gonna get rid of that line. All right. So guys, on the weekly, you know, as far as Market Cipher B, I mean, structure-wise, I'll just touch this. I'll touch on this real quick. Running flat correction. I think there's a chance this plays out. And if you guys don't know, I'll just cover this really quick. I know I've covered this a bunch, and I say this every time we talk about this, but we covered this, like, I think the first video I ever made. It was like one of the first videos I ever made. We covered the running flat correction. And basically with these corrections, there's a couple different flavors of a flat correction. One of them is I think it's a running flat correction, an expanded flat correction, and there's another one too. I could probably find the little cheat sheet that they have, and we can look through them. But with the running flat corrections, basically what you do, you come up in an impulsive move, right? You find resistance, you get smashed to the downside, you come back up, you make a higher high before coming down, and running flat correction, you make a higher low, right? So you would come in, boom, higher high, higher low. Why can't I talk? Guys, why every time I say higher high or lower high or lower high or higher low, I get tongue-tied every single time. But with a running flat correction would look something like this. You come in, you get smacked to the downside, come back up, make a higher high, and then you come down and you don't quite come down and kiss the bottom of the channel. But you make a higher low, right? So a higher high, meaning you come up, make a higher high from here, and then you make a higher low from here. Now, this is kind of what I thought was going to play out originally. We would just kind of take off from there. Now, that is a running flat correction. But some of the other ones, like a flat correction typically happens like this. You come up, you can make a higher high, and I think this is an expanded flat correction. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows. We can look it up in a second. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. But either way, I think it's an expanded flat. You come up, you come to the downside, you make a higher high, and then you come down and make a lower low, and then you get the move up, right? Now, I think there's a chance this plays out, but most likely it's not going to look like this, right? We are not going to just, if this is, and we're going to get into it in a second. I know it sounds abstract, but I'm going to support it with evidence. And I'm not saying I think this is going to happen. I'm just finding these things on the charts and bringing the information to you guys, and you could come to your own conclusions, right? I'm not saying this is going to happen. But even if we do see an expanded flat correction come in, we're probably not just going to launch to new all-time highs. It's unlikely in my opinion. If you've been through a bear market before, you know they are long and grueling. The real question is, did the bear market start here or did the bear market start here? If it started here, we're just getting started here. It's going to be a boring, grueling bear market. But if the real top was here and this is really where the bear market started, we could be real close to the bottom. And even if the bear market started here, I think we are close to the bottom, but it's just going to be a really long time before we make new all-time highs. But this is all very speculative, guys. But I did just want to point that out. You could have that expanded flat correction play out and then come out to the upside, but it wouldn't really happen like this. There's more of a chance of us kind of just crabbing sideways for a really long time. And this also, I do want to mention, this would also assume that the cycles are all messed up at this point and the cycle's broken. I know that's a hot topic. So, but essentially, just structure-wise, just the structure of this market right now in this channel is looking like it could be a type of flat correction. So I just want to point that out. But as far as market cipher B, VWAP coming up towards that zero line, just getting closer and closer here. If we get that crossover, we'll probably print a green dot here on the momentum wave. And if we come back and if we are able to get both green dots on the momentum wave and below the momentum wave, that essentially called the bottom to a T in 2017, almost to the candle. Doesn't mean it's going to play out, it doesn't mean it's definitely going to play out this time, but you do just, it's worth noting. And there's, I know I've gone over this, there's on the 5 and the 6 day chart, it's the same deal. The double green dots, the last time we've seen them was at the bottom of the bear markets. So very interesting. But that VWAP coming up towards that zero line on the weekly is a good sign nonetheless, right? Even if we come up temporarily. But last time that happened on the weekly, it did, the bottom was in, right? And just to show you guys that, 2018 bear market, this is the bottom of the 2018 bear market. And if you come to market cipher B, actually, I guess we'll bring up the price action as well. You can see that this VWAP peaked out here, and as it crossed up over the zero line, we had already bottomed. And we could take a look at 2013, 2014, and see if the same thing played out. I think it was a very, very similar situation. So there's a lot of signs, especially with market cipher B, a lot of signals, a lot of bottom signals that are repeating themselves right now. That have almost called the bottom perfectly on in the last cycles. But 6 day, you are printing 2 green dots, one on the momentum wave, one underneath. This is another situation now. We did get one here. This was this little fake out bull run we had in 2019, called the bottom of that. Then we wound up just having that huge capitulative move down in March 2020. Obviously, you guys know what happened there. So that's kind of a black swan. Kind of messes up the info there. But we got we got 2 green dots calling the bottom of this little dump here. And then again, we only have so far on this chart, right? This is not the Bitstamp chart, so it doesn't go all the way back. But on this chart, we've only gotten 2 other green dots below the momentum waves here, and they both called bottoms. Again, ignoring that black swan, that would have been a good call. Price, would have looked a lot different if, March 2020 didn't happen. But then 2017, I mean, it called it almost to the candle, called the bottom. So that's just more confluence. 5 day chart. Similar story. I'm sorry if this was repetitive for anyone who was in the stream yesterday. I know we covered this yesterday, but I do just like to show it for the new people. Getting that double green dot as well. Now, important to note, these are not confirmed yet. I don't think. Yeah, this is not confirmed. Yes, not confirmed. So double green dot printing here. And then the only other 5 day double green dot that we have printed on this chart called the bottom. I mean, these on the higher time frame, these double green dots have called the bottom of the bear markets pretty close. That's pretty impressive. And also, also, guys, if you don't have Market Cipher, I know Market Cipher is expensive. We do have my discount code. If one of the mods could throw my discount code in there, I know it's good for 100 people. It might have been used up already, but if you don't have Market Cipher, let me just pull up the Bitstamp chart so we can get some more price history here. You can pull up that 200-week moving average. And it's basically a very similar signal here. You got the double green dots on Market Cipher B calling the bottom, or almost perfectly marking the bottom, but also that touch on the 200-week also marked the bottom. So, very, very similar signals there. If you don't have Market Cipher, we are getting pretty close to that 200-week moving average. Not saying we 100% have to come down and touch it. Now, we did not see Max Euphoria, so maybe we don't see Max Pain and come down to that 200-week. But I like to show you guys free ways that you can look at this stuff. I know not everybody can afford Market Cipher, and that's totally fine. So anytime I can, I always try to give you guys free alternatives, because there is a lot of free alternatives that you can, kind of find at least similar signals. Now, yeah, 5 day we went over. 4-day, I mean, these green dots are, they printed a while ago. But moving on down to the daily. Now, so those are some long-term bullish signals, right? Very, very macro bullish signals. Rare, very rare. We've only had that 5-day green dot how many other times? This is the Bitstamp chart too. I mean, there's only, going all the way back, yeah, there's only 4 of them on this entire chart, right? And then 2014, this is worth looking at. You want to notice that in 2014 or 2014, we did get 2 green dots, and that first one did not call the bottom, right? That's why you never want to just trade or make full financial decisions based off these green dots. That's not how you're supposed to use Market Cypher. It's not how I use it. Trust me, if there was an indicator that can just say buy, sell, and it worked amazing, everybody would be a billionaire. So I know a lot of people just think you could buy the green dots and sell the red dots. It doesn't work as well as you think it would. Trust me, it's just, it doesn't work. In very rare situations, if you are in the middle of a parabolic bull run and you know you're in the middle of a parabolic bull run, I still don't recommend just trading the green dots, but the probability would be in your favor if you're buying like higher time frame green dots and you know you're in a parabolic bull run. But I never recommend that. They mark a bottom, not the bottom. You want to remember that. But it's all about confluence. That's why I use traditional TA with Market Cypher, right? I use them to add confirmation to each other, right? I'll find a pattern just to kind of get the character of the market, I guess you could call it. You know, like if I see a bearish pattern forming, I might go to Market Cypher B, look for some bearish confirmations. I might look at the RSI, look for some divergences. Whatever it may be, you want to have multiple confirmations coming from multiple places. You don't just want to be trading based off of one indicator, or at least I don't recommend that. Anyway, double green dot here did not call the bottom. You wound up, coming up a tiny bit and then just getting another big move to the downside. Now, I don't know if it's likely for it to play out like this, just because if you come to this, if you come to this green dot in 2014, I don't know. It's hard to say. If you look at the 6-day, I was trying to look at this earlier. If you look at the 6-day, this doesn't really add up to me because the green dot came up, but you were just getting that money flow crossover. So, I don't know. I typically will not put in long positions or be, putting long positions in as money flows crossing over into the red, which is what was happening here. So I would have sat out on this and let it play out a little bit. Now, granted, I don't know. It's hard to say because right now money flow is at the same level, but the money flow is behaving differently. The money flow is coming up for the most part. So it's at a similar level, but it is behaving differently. We're not right here crossing down. We've already come down, come up, come down, and now we're coming back up. So the behavior of the money flow is a lot different. But I do just want to point that out. It's not like, we did get those 2 green dots. So if this isn't marking the bottom, it is most likely letting us know that we are near the bottom. But nothing is 100%, guys. If we get some crazy worldly economic things going on, this is going to mean nothing. So just remember that. But on the daily, there's some of your bullish signals or bullish cases there. Now, not confirmed, obviously, a lot of those. But here's some more here's some bearish stuff. Not bearish, but on the daily time frame, you do have the VWAP crossing, coming down to that 0 line, looking to cross to the downside. It's a bearish sign. I mean, it's not like, it's not like super bearish, but, it is likely that, if we get that red dot, I mean, these red dots do bring us down a little bit for some natural volatility, but daily VWAP coming down, probably going to print that red dot pretty soon here. But in general, guys, 12-hour money flow coming up, 16-hour money flow generally coming up. This doesn't look horrible to me. 10-hour... Yeah, I mean, you're in the green on the 10-hour with your VWAP coming up. That does look like you could get a bullish continuation here. Now, if we come back to our other chart, now, let's just go through this. Now, this is what has me worried, right? Not worried, but We did get a rejection from the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, right? So this is not the most bullish case, right? Typically, we get rejected from here. Rejection, big capitulation. Obviously, this was the Luna stuff. And we are coming up and getting rejected off that 4-hour 200 moving average. So we are right up against our macro golden pocket here. So we do have good support underneath us. But this doesn't look the best. You have the, you got you're printing a green dot here on the 4-hour. Money flow in the green. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. I just don't like that rejection off of the 200 moving average. So that is worth pointing out. Now, coming to our other chart here. Oh, hey. Whoa, hold up, guys. Hold up. All right, there we go. A little bit of movement. There we go. Okay. Bitcoin did something, guys. There we go. All right. So as you guys know from yesterday, we did have this little diamond reversal pattern forming, and actually did play out really well. These typically, I feel like these fake out a lot, but this one actually played out perfectly. Oh god, my stuff's all messed up here. But we were kind of here. Let me grab my channel. Sitting here in a little bit of a parallel channel. Or I'm sorry, a little bit of a bear flaggish type formation, ascending channel, whatever you want to call it. These are typically breakout in a bearish manner, but as you can see here, that is not the case. We have broken to the upside, running into our red box of resistance here, looking for, we could come up a little bit here. Now that daily VWAP, that daily red dot is making me think dump incoming. Abner says dump incoming. But yeah, I mean, I have to say with the daily VWAP, I mean, we are coming up now, but with the daily VWAP coming down, yeah, it's mixed signals, guys. 4-hour in the green, 4-hour in the green with the money flow, with the VWAP coming up. It's mixed signals. It's coming down to lower time frames. Yeah, this is a bearish candle. Yeah. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, you just got you got rejected there. You came right back into the bear flag. Let's come down lower degen time frames. Okay, interesting. We'll keep an eye on this, guys. I don't know how much this is gonna pump, but yeah, it's really hard to say, right? 4-hour again. We were in the red for a while, came into the green, back into the red, back into the green, back into the red. But, when you get confusing money flow like this, what you can do is you can grab your trend line, and you could come down to a low. And you could see it's generally coming up, even though we're coming back into the red. So you come into the green, back into the red a little bit, back into the green, back into the red a tiny bit, and now you're coming back into the green. So this is telling me that generally money flow is coming to the upside. You have your momentum waves generally coming into the upside. So this doesn't, the 4-hour is not looking horrible to me. Let's pull up some, let's see, let's pull up the stochastics. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. It really does not look horrible, guys. Coming to the daily looking more bearish. So we could get a pump on the 4-hour before the daily plays out. But 4-hour not looking too bad. Daily looking not looking horrible, but the VWAP coming down is probably, short-term bearish. Let's take a look at the 2-hour. Yeah, 2-hour momentum wave coming up, VWAP above the 0 line. It's hard to say, guys. Very, very, very. What's the 90-minute doing? Yeah, money flow coming out on the 90-minute, 30-minute. Check these lower time frames. Yeah, in the green, guys. This is making me feel good. 90-minute, not so much. There's mixed signals here on the charts, guys. Definitely mixed signals. I hate when this happens. Definitely not fun. But in the Discord, I did post this morning. Let's come over here. Boom. So in the Discord, this was what I was looking at. We're forming this a bit of a bear flag here. Was waiting for a possible rejection. We were starting to break out a little bit. This was very scammy this morning. Weird price action, but I was looking for a possible move down. It is, when you're below this point of control on the fixed range volume, typically, it is usually likely that you will come back down and revisit the lows here. So, it's still in the cards. We're getting the mixed signals. This could be a little fake out pump, or we could be turning around. So, like I said, mixed signals. This is kind of what I was expecting, though. And I don't really know. I wouldn't say it's invalidated just yet. I think we're still in the game here. We still could dump out of this. Do have some pretty strong resistance here. If we go ahead and grab our Fibonacci retracement tool, and we can pull it from this low to maybe this high. See, we do have a golden pocket down here, but we also do. We have a 382 fib level here, so gonna have some resistance there for sure. So we'll see if we can get above this. It's mixed signals, guys. I like coming on here and being much more decisive, but Polkadot 6 hour looks a little bullish. We will take a look at it for sure. We've got 455 people in here, guys. Smash that like button if you want to take a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure, or take a spin. We're not spinning on it, but if you want to spin the wheel of pain and pleasure for a chance for you guys to win a giveaway, every 100 likes, you get a spin. The more spins, more chances you guys have to win some NFTs. So definitely smash up that like button and it helps out your boy. It is the easiest, most free way that you can spread the Candle Mafia throughout the YouTube sphere, and so we can grow the YouTube Mafia, grow the crypto Mafia. I can't talk today, guys. The Candle Mafia into the biggest community on YouTube, and we can get our name on the building. We are creeping up on NFT Alpha. I'm going to start bringing up all the channels that we have and where we sit to motivate everybody to smack the heck out of that like button. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, so let's just talk, let's talk levels here a little bit. If, let's come to the 2 hour. If we are able to, get a move up, my targets remain the same. Whoops. Our targets remain basically the same. If we pump up, I would like to get over this level right here. Let's get above 32K. If we can get above 32K, this is where I start to feel a little bit better about moving up to this possible 35K range. I think 35 is a pretty good target right now for a decent bit of relief. And then we can assess the situation when we get up there, but it is going to be some decent resistance at 35K. I think in the most bullish of cases, you guys know this if you watch the channel, I do think in the most bullish of cases, we can come down, or come up rather, and retest this resistance here. Let me just fix this line. Boom. I think we could possibly come up and retest this resistance here. And this is coming up closer to 36, 37K. So I think between 35 and 37 is probably a good target if we do wind up getting a decent relief pump out of this. But I'm not trusting it yet. I don't trust like that, okay? But these are kind of some of the levels, guys. If we can get above 32, I do think there is a good chance that we move up between 35 and 37K. But I'm just getting a spam call here from the Hamptons. But yeah, these are some levels. Obviously, we have the golden pocket underneath us as support. So this is kind of what I'm thinking about Bitcoin right now, guys. Really not much has happened in the past couple of days. Like, I know, as unless you're scalping, not much has happened, right? I mean, even with all of this price action, I mean, you come down to a, essentially, let's just come to this chart. It's a little bit cleaner. Essentially, this is still just, come on, where's my rectangle? I mean, essentially, we're just still range bound. I mean, this is a range, right? We got this resistance at 32K that we can't get above. We just got rejected off of the 4-hour 200 moving average. So, I mean, we're just stuck in here. We really are. I mean, maybe it's a range inside a range, but I mean, we're ranging. We're just stuck here going sideways. It's very, very boring. So not much has changed. If you guys have been watching the channel, you kind of know what's up. So yeah, let's go ahead and check chat before we go ahead and move forward here. Where do you roughly think the top will be in the next cycle? 100K. Yeah, you have to remember you're dealing with logarithmic regression and diminished returns as the market matures. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I would think 100K. I mean, yeah, at least 100K. But let's not forget, you want to learn from each cycle you go through, right? You want to remember that people were calling for $350,000 and $500,000 this cycle, and we came nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. And then, you know, things started to change and everybody thought it was, oh, it's 100K now. And we still didn't get there. So you just want to remember, now, not saying Bitcoin didn't go parabolic. I mean, when you go from $3,800 to $69,000, that's a rip. We call that a ripper, right? It's still great returns, but you just want to remember there's logarithmic regression. I do think 100K is definitely in the cards for next cycle, but we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what happens here. We're in weird times. We're in very, very weird times. My whole career doing this channel we've been in weird times. But let's go ahead and read chat real quick. How do you have the time for all the research when you're playing Halo Infinite all day? Yeah, Tony said the other day, yeah, guys, listen, yeah, sometimes I leave Halo open for a really long time. I'm sorry. It's just running on my computer. I don't know what to say. But yeah, it's just I'm constantly idle on Halo. But let's see. Plaz, what's going on? Plaz says, bing bong. Hey, Captain, good to see you early this morning. Let's see. Likes for spins. Absolutely. Will Smith, that like button. Crypto Anon said it, not me. Let's go ahead and see. 36.5K is my target. Yeah, Lane, that's smack in the middle of my targets. 35 to 37. You're at 35.6 or 30. Yeah, 36.5. Sounds like we're on the same page, my man. Let's see. ETH looks like it's ready to rally. Sensei Productions. I don't know about that. I personally think that ETH is going to continue to bleed against Bitcoin, to be honest. You have to understand, Ethereum is still an altcoin, right? I know it's the king altcoin, but it's still an altcoin. As you guys know, altcoins get crushed in bear markets. So I wouldn't expect ETH to, I mean, it's like crypto 101. Like Bitcoin is going to outperform ETH in a bear market. That's Bitcoin 101. It's crypto 101. You know, people are going to flock out of their altcoins, and if they're going to stay in the market, they're going to move their altcoins into Bitcoin. They're not going to really be flocking to altcoins in a bear market. It's just not how it happens. Oh, we got the Naked HD webcam people in the chat, guys. Say what's up to Naked Webcam HD. Shout out to you guys. They always show support to the channel, so I appreciate them. They're relentless, too. Crypto Rob Father, DCA fam in the house. Yeah, baby, let's go. DCA, hashtag DCA if you are a DCA DGen. Those poor Chrome tabs. Yeah, guys, I also am a Chrome tab snob. Catch me with 42 tabs open. Having 42 tabs open on Chrome is superior to less tabs. Change my mind. Frankie, you're going to have a long career in crypto. Keep up the good content. Ryesh, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Shout out to you. Look at Algo. It moves so slow. That is true. Crypto Sammy says, if we diminish returns, does that mean Bitcoin will never hit 1 million? Sorry for my spelling mistake. No, no problem. No, that doesn't mean that it'll never hit $1 million. It basically means it's just going to take a long time to get there, is what I would say. False. It's insufficient. Tony, leave me alone. 50 Chrome tabs is okay. Trust me. This is an MSI laptop, okay? It's a high performer. No, I'm kidding, guys. Close your Chrome tabs. I just do a lot on the internet, so I have to have a lot of tabs open. But I also have attachment issues with my tabs. Like, I'm afraid if I exit out, I'll never be able to get the information again, even though all I have to do is Google it again, but whatever. Anyway, let's see. Coffee time. Jimmy Two Shoes, how did you get past me in chat? What is up, brother? I do not have my coffee, but I do have this really cool silver can of water, so salute, my friend. Thanks for being here, Jimmy. I appreciate you. One of the true OGs of the channel.
Just saying you're a boss. Nino, I appreciate you. You're a boss as well. We're all our own bosses in our own regard. 16K subscribers going to 20K this month. Shout out Crypto Billy. So, Frankie, what did you think of those charts I sent you? Chemistry, bro, I'm going to get to those in a minute. I will get to those in a minute. Very interesting, very interesting. Shout out to you, Chemistry, bro. You're the man. Let's see. Near, I'm looking to accumulate near. I will say that, Bonilla or Bonilla. Yeah, Crypto Anon, we are a lot alike. Yeah, Anon, seems we are a lot alike. It does seem that way. Sorry for being late to class. The dad, I mean, we can't be mad at the dad, right? James, what is going on, James? Hey, Frankie, how many tabs on your phone? Lol, 65 here. I don't know. Let me check that for you, actually. It's probably an interesting number of tabs. Oh my God, I've never looked at my tabs. I'll say this, James, I'll say this. More than 65. Can't count them right now. It's okay, Dad. Yeah, we love you. So long as USDT remains slightly unpegged, we're going to continue to see prices suppressed. Guarantee it. Wick! What is going on, Wick? Welcome back. Also, guys, forgot to tell you, got to eat these crickets real quick. Was supposed to do that at the beginning of the stream. Surprised you guys didn't call me out. Here we go. Cotton candy is the flavor of today. Never thought I'd ever eat cotton candy flavored crickets. Very interesting. Here they are. I don't know if you can see me. I don't feel like getting up to show the camera, but they are there. They're real. They're real. Tastes like sunflower seeds. Not bad. Not bad. Little protein. Little protein to start the day. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, guys. Okay, never mind. Thank you. Whoever. Tony D. Quick with it. Tony D's quick with getting those webcam people out of here. Cricket Mafia. Let's go. I do the same thing. I forgot what I was looking up if I close it. Yeah. I typically have around 25 tabs open. Yeah. David. 100%. Hashtag team multiple tabs. I'm like, I have short-term memory loss. So if I get rid of it, I'm never going to go back to it. I'll completely forget about it. Anyway, 517 people in here. Thank you all for tuning in. Smash that like button, guys. We're going for 500 likes. No less than 500 likes this stream. I think we can do it. And if we're going to get to 20K anytime soon, we got to smash that like button for sure. I love each and every single one of you. Yes, Tony D did call out the crickets before the stream, and I still forgot. So don't eat those, man. Carlo's concerned. Are those the medicated kind? No, just I want to say they're sunflower seeds, it seems like. Okay. Let us go back and let's get back to the charts here, guys. Now, let's touch on this stuff real quick, just because I see a lot of people talking about it, and it's the idea that we could be bottoming, right? I know a lot of people don't think we're going to come below this golden pocket, and there's supporting evidence for both sides. Like I said, we're going to have a video coming out this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. I covered in detail. I give you guys both cases and multiple pieces of evidence for each side. I don't even tell you which way I'm leaning, I don't think, in the video. I just let you guys pick what you think is going to happen. But here's the thing. There is a lot of evidence pointing to the fact that, and I know we went over this, we talked about this briefly yesterday, but I just want to dig a little deeper here and actually show some of the evidence. This may very well have been the actual top of this bull cycle. Now, for this to be true, you would have to assume that the markets, the 4-year cycle is shattered, right? If the 4-year cycle is completely shattered, we could be further into the bear market than we think, right? Now, you might be saying, like, how could you possibly think this was the top? I think there's a possibility that this was the top. I don't think this was the top. I think there's a possibility. And you might be thinking to yourself, how could you possibly think this is the top when we came up and came higher over here? This is clearly the top. I mean, this is definitely the all-time high, but let's dig into this, right? Let's analyze. I'm going to pull up the RSI, and I know I've done this before, so I'm sorry if this is repetitive to some people, but I think this is interesting to show. Pulling up the RSI, let's go to the weekly chart And let's come to 2017, if we can find it. Here we go. Then let's come to the Bitstamp chart because we need more. Okay. 2017. Actually, let's come all the way back to 2013. Now, I want you guys to see something. I guess this is... yeah, so I guess... So 2014, this is actually kind of similar to what's happening right now. Look how oversold you are on this first top. Super, super, super oversold, right, on the RSI. Then you come down, and then you come up for another blow-off top. And the RSIs are, you know, pretty close. They're pretty close. 2 blow-off tops. I mean, that makes sense, right? But if you come over to 2017, we don't want to overlay our candles on the RSI. Come on. How is this possibly... How did that happen twice? It's never happened before in my life, and it happens twice in a row. Okay. So I want to show you guys this, right? RSI on your actual top here, right? This is your blow-off top in 2017. Super oversold on the RSI. And obviously, you would expect... and then we had this little fake-out bull run in 2019. And, you know, obviously the RSI is not as oversold, right? We didn't come as high. The excitement wasn't as high because this was the bull cycle top. This was when it was exciting and everybody was freaking out, saying, oh my God, we're going to $1 bazillion. Everybody's super bullish. This is where the euphoria is coming in. Your barber's telling you to buy some crazy coin that's probably a scam. Your cab driver or your Uber driver is telling you, you know, giving you investment advice. This is the euphoria in the market. Now, you could tell this, obviously, by the RSI being super oversold, right? This is super hot. You would have been able to be like, probably a good time to sell if you're looking at this RSI. Now, if you come over, you know, just to add a little bit of, you know, just to show you guys other things that support this, obviously, we know it was the all-time high and the blow-off top of 2017. RSI super oversold, right? Now, you want to come over to your Bitcoin Google Trends, right? 2017. December 2017. Look how high these analytics are. All the way up, right? Super, super, super high. December 2017. That was literally the top. December 2017, right? So it correlates with your Google Trends, right? And then, you know, if you come over to your top over here in 2019 on June 24th, and you come on over here, and let's go, let's see, what is it? It's June 24th, 2019. And we'll come to June. Come on. Where are we? January, February, March, April, May. There it is. June 2019. Now, you did get another little peak, but it's much, much, much smaller, right? Makes sense. This was the blow-off top. This was like a fake little bull run. No one was really paying attention here except for crypto people. But everybody and their grandma was paying attention in 2017. Makes sense, right? I'm kind of explaining this and, like, really beating it down, right? I'm doing that on purpose because I want to make this very clear. Okay, so that makes sense, right? Now let's go to our CBBI, right? Now, basically, this is very similar to the Fear and Greed Index. It goes from 0 to 100. When you're at 100, it is signaling that you're 100% confident that's the top. You can think of it like that, right? So you can see in, you know, right here in 2013, you pulled a 92 on the CBBI on your first top, and then you came down, right? You were in the dark red here, signaling that it was a top. You pulled the 92, and then big crash down, and then you came up for your second top. Now, this was the cycle blow-off top at 100, right? And you were deep, deep into the red, the dark, dark, dark red, almost black, right? And you were at 100, the highest number. And then you came down into the bear market, right? And then I do just also want you guys to note these little dotted lines with the H. Those are the halvings, right? So you come up here, you have your first peak here, and then, you know, in the first third of the cycle, you peaked out, right? And then you came into the bear market, and you were in the bear market for, you know, a long time. And, you know, you bottomed out right here, and you were pulling a 2 on the CBBI, right? So you went 100 at the top and a 2 at the bottom. In your next cycle, you come up in this is 2017, you peak out at 100, blow off top, and you come down, right? So this is what we want to look at. So for 2017, we peaked out at 100. You're in the dark, 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 dark red. And then you come down into the bear market. And then in the bear market, you were pulling, about a 2 or a 3, right? So coming back to the chart, that obviously makes sense. You were pulling 100 up here. That was the top. You came down. If we come to that little 2019 pump right here, though, you'll see we only came up to a 45, and we didn't come into the red at all. It was just like a little fake out relief pump, right? Now, coming to our current cycle. At this first top, looking at this first top, let's go ahead and see what was happening at the actual top in April of 2021. And we'll do the same thing in the same order. We'll come to our Google Analytics and we'll come to our Google Analytics and we'll see what was happening, right? So this is April 20. This is actually really interesting. April 2021, right? This is where your Google Analytics are. It's interesting. Wow, it's crazy how much higher we came. An improvement of our data collection system was applied once. Okay, interesting. Anyway, so March and April of 2021, your analytics peaked out over here at a 66, which is almost half of 2017, which is interesting. But nonetheless, you're up here, you're peaked out over here, and you're high right here, essentially, is what I'm getting at, right? And boom, right here, your RSI is way oversold up here, way oversold on this first top. Your Google Analytics are really high. Now let's come to the all-time high, right? The actual cycle peak, if this is what it is, right? This is happening on November 2021, right? Let's come to the Google Analytics. November 2021. Where is it? Right here, right? November 2021. This was the all-time high. This was your all-time high in 2017, and this is your all-time high in 2020. This was essentially your all-time high in 2021. Now, this shows that all the excitement was happening here. All your aunts and your uncles and your cousins that know nothing about finance were giving you financial advice up here. Over here, they were gone. The cab drivers and the Uber drivers and the barbers and the doorman and the random guy at the gas station is giving financial advice up here, right? Because he bought in right here and he made 10% and he thought he was a genius and he's giving everybody. This is where all the euphoria was. This is where all the excitement was. And you can see that so clearly by the Google Analytics, right? There was no excitement down here. We're at 38. There was no excitement down here for this second top. Very interesting. RSI, not even close to as oversold as it was over here. This was all the euphoria, all the excitement was, and then there was nothing here. This looks a lot more like a dead cat bounce to me. Why did it make a higher high? I don't know. Is it manipulation? Is it inflation? Who knows, right? And this is if this is the case, right? I'm pretending like this is the case right now. I'm not saying it is the case. Very interesting. Come to your CBBI, and you're in the red. You pulled an 80, right? You're in the red right here on your first top, and then you come down, and this was your blow-off top, cycle top. You're not even in the red. You're not even in the red. So this is very, very interesting to me, guys, because why is there more excitement here than here? Was this the cycle top? Could this have been the cycle top? What do you guys think? Let me see. Now, I'm gonna put a poll. I'm going to say, do you think it is possible? I'm not saying if you vote yes to this, you're not saying this is what you think. I'm saying, do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible that the first top was the top? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious to what you guys think. Do you think it's possible or do you think this is just crazy? Because this is actually very interesting to me. It's showing that, all the euphoria was here and not here. Very interesting. Same thing with the fear and greed index, right? If you look at the fear and greed, we are at an 8. We were at an 8 right here. We bottomed out at an 8. The last time we were at an 8 was during the March 2020 dump. And you know what happened there? There was mass panic. Worldly mass panic. This is not like a US problem. This is not a market problem. This is a world pandemic, a world issue. And I don't even think we got to 8. I could be wrong. I hate the way they do this. The CBBI is set up much better than this. I guess 9. Oh, there we go. 8. Okay, we were at an 8 in March of 2020. That makes me think that this is a bottom, at least a bottom, right? And now we've come up a bit, right? But you know, you look at all of these different metrics, and there's a lot of things, and we're sitting on top of this macro golden pocket, and you have the possibility of a flat correction coming in, and you have a possibility of a 1, 2, 3 touch and up. There's so many things that point to this being a possibility, right? And the question is, I mean, not the question, but the thing that gets me about this is the cycle would have to be completely messed up. Because, you know, if we topped out here and we bought, well, actually, no, I guess not. No. So, yeah, if we bottom out here, I could see something like this playing out maybe, right? We bottom out here. Even if we come a little bit lower, like even if we come down and hit this 200-week moving average, like we're basically, if this is true, it would basically indicate we're at the bottom, right? Like what if we just kind of crab sideways, maybe come down a little bit, but like basically just crab sideways into 2024. I mean, it'd be a really long way to crab, but you know, maybe we come up, maybe we even in 2023, that's when we come up and get that golden pocket retest like we did in 2017, right? If you go from the all-time high, right, to the bottom, you could get that golden pocket retest in the mid-50s. You know, we've had that golden pocket up there for a while. Obviously, I took it off the chart because it wasn't really relevant at the time. But maybe that's where we come up. And, when I was on, when we had Evan Aldo on, I don't know if you guys remember, he was saying he was expecting to possibly come up into the mid-50s or 60s in 2023. And, let's just go ahead and measure this out. As you guys know, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, we do get these golden pocket retests in the bear markets. We had one right here in 2019 with this little fake out pump. Now, how long was between here and here? About 560 days. Let's see if that brings us, if this was the top, and we go 560 days. So that's October from the first top. If you go second top, 500 or so days. That brings you into May of 2023. So, depending on if this false top theory plays out or not, and I don't know if this is like an actual thing people are talking about, the false top theory, or if it's just something that some people are looking at, but I think we should make this an official theory. Spread it to other YouTubers, spread it to other TA people. Lifer, I don't know if Lifer's probably not still in here, but Lifer, if you could hear me, what do you think about this, man? Evan Aldo, if you're out there, Jason Casper, if you're out there, Blockchain Backer, if you're out there, what do you guys think about this? This is very interesting. So, if we pull it from the second top, that brings us right to about 2023, which would correlate with the distance, between this top and then this little fake bull run. That would make sense. And then let's see, did this happen in 2013, 2014? Let's see, did it? Let's see, boom. Yeah, it did. It happened. I mean, I guess at some point, this was, this may have been in the next cycle. But you did. How long was this? This is 500 and something days. Yeah, this was like 1,000 days. So this was a little different. This was just kind of you tap the golden pocket on the way back up in your parabolic bull, your next cycle bull run. But maybe we see something play out like that. That would make sense. In my head, it would make sense at least. And yeah, let's go from this top. This is hopium, guys. This is hopium. My general gut feeling is we're kind of just entering the bear market, and we got till 2024, 2025 before we see all-time highs. But it doesn't mean we can't come up and test that golden pocket. But let's see, 560 days. Yeah, that would be October 2022. Just visually, October 2022. I don't know. and then you come back down, and then that's when you go into your new bull run. Maybe. Let's have some fun here, guys. Let's just have some fun here real quick. What if we do this? Let's pull some bars here. Let's spit some bars here, guys. Let's spit some bars. Boom. All right, let's see. Just boom. Let's see what happens if we pull this. Boom. Let's say this is the top, and then let's just go ahead and try a similar structure, guys. Let's see. What did I want to do here? I was going somewhere with this. I was totally going somewhere with this. Yeah. Okay, so what if we pull this to here? Right? And then, okay, let me re-pull this. Hang on, guys, hang on. This is speculative, guys. We're just having fun. I'm not saying any of this is gonna happen. We're just having fun here because, we would be about to look at the altcoins right now, and the altcoins are just right now there's really nothing happening. Not too much happening. So I just want to kill some time and mess around with this because it is interesting to look at. So this is what, okay, so let's pull it to that. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Let's see if we see something similar play out here. And okay, listen. This was obviously much different because we didn't have two tops in 2017. But from the first top here, right? From the first top right here, all the way to when we retested that golden pocket, it comes right to October 22nd. That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird to me, or at least just interesting. And then, here it brings us into May of 2023. That's what we just looked at. What is going on, guys? Someone's pulling the strings here. Somebody's pulling the strings here. But no, very, very interesting. I mean, the structure here is very similar. It's very similar. So, maybe we came down, maybe we come down and, yeah, maybe we kind of come down and then just move sideways. It's just very interesting. This doesn't really hold much weight, guys. But it's just very interesting to look at. But this whole fake false top theory, this is very interesting. That whole pulling those bars, I just wanted to see what that looked like. But this whole false top theory, I think there could be something to that. And it looks like you guys agree that you think it could be possible that there's a false top. Very interesting. Wow, majority says that it is possible. Of all numbers we could land on, 47% from a rejection off the 200 moving average, and where in this situation that we may be at the bottom is just crazy in my opinion. Of all numbers we could land 47%. Lane, are you saying that you rejection off of the 200 moving average and we're in a situation that we may be at the bottom? It's just crazy in my opinion. All right, let's see. If we pump, I'm thinking of selling all my ETH past my average entry and sit on the sidelines waiting for a new low. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, my natural, my gut is that we're going to come lower. It's just, it's really hard to say, guys. I'm not going to lie. Making this video today about the false top theory, really, it effed me up. It did. It made me really start to think. It really made me start to think. But, my general thought is that we do have, we are going to have to wait until the next cycle to come into all-time highs. Whether we hit the bottom, I mean, at this point, even if we come down and hit the 200-week moving average, which we historically have bottomed out at, I mean, it's, how far are we here from current price? And, we're 23% away. It's it's not that much further down. So, take that for what it's worth. It's not false top. It's basically an expanded flat correction with a higher high and a lower low. Oh, were you here? We just covered that expanded flat correction in the beginning of the stream. Interesting. Yeah, there's all these things. But, I mean, yeah, expanded flat correction. Maybe that's, maybe the expanded flat correction happens, right? We come and make that lower low, and then you come up, and then we're not coming up to all-time highs, but the expanded flat correction is what brings us back into that golden pocket in the mid-50s, and then we come back down and maybe waddle sideways a little bit. It's anybody's call at this point. Frankie Candles versus Potty Mouth. What did I say? Oh, I said effed up. Or did I actually say something? Let me know. Let me know. Try to keep it family friendly here, guys. Yeah, I hope we go lower. I hope we go lower. How's your day going, Frankie? Just got off work. Hey, Jacob, my day is going amazing. How's your day going, Jacob? How's your day? That's the more important question. Never went to 20K or 24K. Aaron, yeah, I mean, we hit 25.3 on some exchanges. And I mean, we've been looking for mid to low 20s. I mean, 25.3 is pretty close to mid 20s. But I still feel like we could come lower. That was the message, Frankie. You just read the second one. All right, let's see. Captain Judge is wrangling Ripple and SEC in the physical sit-down hearing. A lot of talk that the SEC gonna get spanked for ignoring order to give emails. Interesting. So many indicators. It's going pretty good. Good, Jacob. Good to hear. Good to hear. The RSI is a big tell. Yeah, it's interesting. And even if the running flat correction plays out, if we don't make all-time highs, which I don't think we will, I am a general believer in the cycle theory, right? So I don't think we're hitting all-time highs till 2024, 2025. That's my general thought. Could we break that? Absolutely. But I generally think we won't hit all-time highs till 2024, 2025. But and then maybe we see the expanded flat correction come up to the 50s, and then who knows what happens after that. But if we come up to all-time highs, which I think is way less likely. But if we do, then maybe that false top theory is true. But I think it's interesting. It's interesting. It really messed me up, guys. It really messed me up. It's like figuring out how magic works. Yeah, see, that's the other thing that's making me think we don't have to make all-time high. We just need a bull trap. Yeah, Lane, I agree with that, man. I agree with that. RSI on the weekly is the same as the March 2020 lows. Yeah, there's a lot of things saying that we're really not going to go much lower. I don't know how much more pain we could feel. 52K is probs on the card if we break 40. Yeah, I don't hate that. Yeah, TA is dead for the next few days. Whales are about to send it. Yeah, Alpha, I kind of agree with you there. That's kind of why I'm focusing on just trying to figure out these whale games, right? Just trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Kind of looking at that's why I wanted to dig into the Google Analytics. That's why I wanted to dig into the CBBI and the fear and greed index, right? Because the TA, even today, it looked like we were going down, but then it looked like we were going up. It's sketchy right now. It's very, very interesting. So let's just zoom in and see what price is doing right now. Okay, yeah, just still kind of creeping up. Hold up. Hey, you guys know that song? Frankie, it's like we've seen all the elements of this price action before, but it's all in weird combination. We don't know until we know. Yeah. Yeah, Lane Hughes, 40K is only 33% away. We have all seen Bitcoin do crazy things. I would argue that a 33% rip up to 40K is not only possible, but normal. Not even weird, not weird at all. Expected. I think that it is at least expected, right? 35 is my targets. You guys know my targets, but we've had up to 100% pumps in bear markets, right? So it wouldn't be weird to pump up even more than that. If we saw some crazy rip, up like crazy, I wouldn't be too surprised. Let's see. Ignoring all the bearish divergences. Good Travis Hunting. I don't know if you're saying I'm ignoring all the bearish divergences, or if you're ignoring all the bearish divergences. But yeah, we do have I said that in the Discord earlier today. We do have bearish divergences confirming all over the place. Let's take a look at what's going on. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't really play out. But yeah, you had a bearish divergence confirmed here on the 12-minute. And then, I mean, this was all over the place. There was one on the 15-minute, but they just, I mean, they didn't really play out. This 15-minute played out. Yeah, I guess they played out a little bit, just brought you back to the bottom of the range. But let's check the higher time frames. Now you have a divergence on Market Cipher B on the 4-hour. Now you don't have the price. Yeah, you don't have the lower low. Yeah, you don't have the lower low on price, but you do have a divergence here with an anchor and a trigger, somewhat of a trigger wave here. Nice rounded bottom here. Let's check daily. Yeah. Yeah, price action's weird right now, guys. It is very, very strange. Let's see. Doesn't mean we're going to trade sideways for another 300 odd days. Most likely huge fake out. Boom, boom, boom. I'm operating under the assumption the powers that be may be putting out this message: all aboard, next stop the moon. Yeah, you got to watch your back constantly in this game, guys. You got to watch your back, because as soon as you are feeling something, you know, I know a lot of people, they see the littlest little, like that was the thing with this pump, right? You know, let's go to a different chart, a little bit of a cleaner chart here. Like this pump here, everybody was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Right? And it's just like you zoom out a little bit, and it's like you just like you zoom out, and like you're excited about beep, like you're excited about that, and then boom, he just ate it back up. So you know, it's as soon as your emotions are telling you something, and you should usually do the opposite. If you're like excited and you're like, oh my God, we're going to all-time highs, you should probably assume you're not going to all-time highs. Sheldon the Sniper said that we're hitting 20K soon. That is my gut feeling, is that we're going to come down lower. Even if we get a big pump up, I do think that we're going to come down lower. That's my gut feeling. But this false top thing is very interesting and intriguing to me. Let's see. Nice rounded bottom. Hey, Tox. I see you, Tox. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some alts here, guys. Let's check in. Let's check in on the DXY, actually. Actually, I have not looked at the DXY today. Let's go back to Heikanashi's. Yeah, let's see. It's the 12-hour. Let's go to the 2-hour. Yeah, I mean, you're coming up to support here on the DXY right now. Yeah, money flow coming up on the 4-hour. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if you hold this big old green dot on the 1-hour. Money flow coming into the red. I don't know. This thing might come down. RSI split. Yeah, 45-minute money flow in the red. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. What's the daily look like? Sheesh. Yeah, guys, things are hard to read lately. Let's see, checking on the SPY. Yeah, continuing to show strength on the SPY. Yeah, coming up to resistance here. Money flow coming up on the daily, though. That doesn't look horrible. VWAP coming down, though. It's not the best. Yeah, money flow coming up on the 4-hour. The SPY doesn't look bad. This looks like we can get a bullish continuation. If we could pump up a little bit, maybe Bitcoin, we could get Bitcoin to move a little bit. All right, let's take a look at XRP. Actually, let's take a look at ADA real quick. Coming in at 58 cents. What do we got? I'm not gonna pop it. Yeah, I'm gonna pop it. Boom, baby. I'm drinking the water, guys. I'm drinking the water. All right. Taking a look at Cardano. Obviously going to get a retrace here on Cardano. It had a big rip. Coming down. Found support nicely, perfectly on this support box. Coming up for that 200 moving average on the 4-hour. Hopefully we don't see the same thing happen as Bitcoin. Look at that trigger wave. Money flow generally coming up. You're in the green. Popped into the red for just a second, but printed this beautiful trigger wave. and your money flow is banged back up against that zero line, looking to cross over. Looking to cross back over. This, yeah, interesting. Let's see. Next, having around May 24th, yeah. Ape, yeah, we could take a look at Ape. DXY bottoming out, yeah. Y'all talking about booties. Yeah, baby. I'm a butt guy. What do you want from me? The Godfather in chat, guys. Show some support. I cannot talk today. Guys, respect, not support. Show some respect to the Godfather. He's in chat. Hey, Frankie, first we pump, then we dump to 18K, then we grab those coins and wait till the next bull market. Sounds good, right? The Godfather, if that played out like that, that is exactly how I would want it to play out. That's how I want it to happen. Plot twist, it breaks, we send. Alphabet Crypto. Maybe. Chemistry, bro. Layering 2017 all-time high with the new all-time high makes more sense to me cycle time-wise. Timeline-wise, even if not indicator-wise, what if you put the middle where a potential blow-off top was? Interesting. Chemistry, bro. Very interesting. Synthetics just ripped. Do you ever use choppiness indicator? No, I've never even heard of that. I like big buttons, and I cannot lie. I'm a bit confused. Do you think a relief rally is going to happen? What do I think of Lux Algo? I've met the creator of Lux Algo, and he reached out to me on Twitter. We were supposed to get a little collab going. I was going to check out their indicators, but I have not been able to get back in touch with him. I hope I do. I heard they're real good. Okay, so do I think we have a relief pump coming? I do. I think we need to get some kind of relief here. I do. With the 9 red weekly candles, not that we can't put 10, but I do feel like there has to be relief around the corner here coming very, very soon. But my general gut tells me that when we do pump, we will come back down to lower lows. But, you know, everything's, I don't know, guys. I'm off my rocker today after making that video about the false top theory, because there's a lot of, not just because of the false top theory, just because studying the fear and greed index and that CBBI index, it just makes you notice more stuff. And, yeah, it's interesting. All right. Amazing, lol. The Ren catcher's insane. And did you show Ben the CBBI? No, Lane, I will be showing him the CBBI, though. 100%. All right. Radio Shack. What? Crypto Chef. What you talking about, Willis? Buttons. Yo, what up, Frankie boy? Dolphin Daddy, what is going on? What is going on, Dolphin Daddy? 454 people still in here, guys. Let's smash the like button, get it to 500 likes so we can get 6 spins on that wheel so you guys can win some more giveaways. Smash up that like button. We got 458 in here. I'm assuming there's at least a couple hundred people that could smack that like button for us. Let's go. I'll give you guys a free NFT. Anyway, looking at Cardano, guys. Yeah, that trigger wave on the 4-hour does look pretty decent. Let's go ahead and pull a little local fib here. Yeah, I mean, you're fighting a fib level, a local fib right here, and then you got the 200 moving average on the 4-hour right above it. So nice little trigger wave, but I don't know. You got a lot of obstacles in front of you. Do I believe an altcoin season is still possible? It seems so. It seems so. But I feel so dumb saying that in a bear market. But it doesn't look, when you look at the charts, it doesn't look impossible. When you look at the charts and the corrective structures that they're in, it doesn't look impossible. But I do feel stupid saying that in a bear market. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, do I think an altcoin season? Oh, blockchain backer. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying blockchain backer thinks so? Yeah, I gotta watch some more blockchain backer to get an idea of what he's thinking about. Because
I don't watch a ton of YouTube. I watch a ton of YouTube, but when I get home, I'll watch a little YouTube at night, but it's not usually crypto YouTube. I'll go home and stare at the charts for hours, but I try to do some stuff in my free time that's not crypto related. But I'm interested in watching some blockchain backers stuff because he comes on our channel in the morning, on the morning show sometimes, and he's got some really interesting stuff. He's a really smart guy. There's more Tether on the sidelines than ever, guys. Yeah. But yeah, I know. I feel like it's unlikely because we're in the middle of a bear market. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not answering the altcoins. The alt season question, I'm not answering that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of looks like it could be, but it's also like we're in the middle of the bear market, so who knows? Let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're fighting these fib levels on a Cardano, and you do have that 200 moving average, so that could pose some problems for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on here. Take a look at XRP coming in at 40 cents. Yeah, I mean, you're below the point of control. You're going to have to get above that. It is sitting at about 42 cents, but again, with the altcoins, if Bitcoin pumps, we can get past this, right? Maybe come up and test this 200 moving average. But, it's all dependent on Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is leading the charge more than ever. You're going to have these outliers, these trons that pump, randomly. But for the most part, in a bear market, guys, these altcoins are going to the lead. What does Frankie Candles and Bitcoin have in common? We both got big bottoms. That's right. That's right. I don't know. Anonymous, let me know. Both to 20K. Let's go, guys. How sick would that be if we had 20K subscribers on the same day that Bitcoin hits 20K? That would be lit. Lost Profit. What is going on, Lost Profit? Welcome back, man. XRP can set off an alt season when the case against the SEC is finally over. Yeah, some weird stuff like that. Wax had a 35% 1 minute candle. That's insane. They're both heading to 20K soon. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. XRP can set off an alt. Yeah, I mean, if the case settles, things can get interesting. The ETH merge, the SEC lawsuit, stuff like this, this can move the market. I don't know if it'll set us into a full bull run, but you might get some kind of little fake out bull run like we did in 2017. But yeah, you know why BTC is special? It's the only asset that has a supply that is not affected by demand. Mining rate stays consistent no matter what. Yeah, good point. Interesting. We'll take a look at that 1 minute candle. But yeah, for XRP, I mean, you're just still stuck down here, guys. Listen, like, I know there's like little moves here and there, but like just in general, I mean, we're just ranged. We're just stuck. So not really too much to look at. Did put snake eyes in on the 4 hour. You got those two green dots. But let's just go ahead and check out that wax, that 1 minute 35% candle. That's interesting. Let's go. Oh my God. What is the deal? What is the deal with this? Does anybody know the story behind this? Like, what happened? Jeez. I guess it was like a few candles, but still. Oh, no. No, 35% 1 minute candle. Jesus. Lane, what is going on, dude? You can't just show this to me and not tell me why it happened. 57%. Unbelievable. What happened? I have some wax NFTs. Some of those prices are insane, lol. 22, applaud, smaller cranes. XRP to 20 cents. I hope so. AZTV, I hope so. Let's see. Crypto Billy says we're in alt season. They're all on sale. Yeah, there you go, Crypto Billy. Yeah, Carlo Dion says impossible. I assume you're talking about alt season. I kind of feel the same way. Starchild, just say no. Blockchain backer must be an XRP bag holder from 2017. I think he is a big XRP guy.
Everything follows BTC in a bear market. Won't be an altcoin season unless BTC pumps and people take profits. So I will point that out, guys. Listen, before we hop off here, if Bitcoin does wind up having a big rally, like the altcoins are probably going to follow, right? So just keep that in mind. I mean, in a bear market, the altcoins can get crushed, but like they also can pump too if Bitcoin pumps. But you just have to remember that it's tied to Bitcoin. All right, let's see. Magic Olson, what is going on, man? If XRP goes to 20 cents, I will buy a lot. Me too, Vulcan. Me too. Speaking of Vulcan, let's take a look at PYR. Let's go. All right. All right. Wow. Range bound. I'm basically just gonna look to see if I can find anything, of interest, right? If it looks like Bitcoin, I'm literally just not gonna say anything. Looks like you're coming into the green with the 10-hour. Yeah, no info. Let's look at the lower time frames. Yeah, 90-minute, going into the red. Yeah, I mean, you're basically just range bound here. Probably going to be stuck in this same little, probably going to be stuck in this same little nugget right here until something happens. Until something happens with Bitcoin, you're probably going to be stuck. Yeah, very interesting. I do just want to take a look at something on Bitcoin real quick. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we did this on stream the other day. I think we might have. But yeah, this is looking see, this looks very similar. This looks like, did we do this yesterday? I think we might have. In these downward moves, right, Bitcoin likes to come down, bounce back up, wiggle sideways, get a fake pump, and then a dump, right? We just now came down, pumped back up, we're wiggling sideways and down, we're getting the fake pump right now. This could dump us down if we see something play out similar to that, right? Are you guys seeing the similarity here? So, it is looking very similar. It is looking very similar. I think, is this what you were showing me, Chemistry Bro? I think this might have been what you showed me. Yeah, very, very, very interesting. Yeah, this might be what you showed me. Yeah, I think this is what Chemistry Bro. Shout out to Chemistry Bro. I look at so much stuff every single day. I'm not 100% sure if this is what you showed me, but I think it is. Shout out to Chemistry Bro for bringing this to my attention. You might have brought this to my attention. I think it was you. Let me know in the chat. But yeah, very interesting. This is looking somewhat similar here. So very interesting. Are we going to break the golden pocket here? Possibly with that daily red dot. Who knows? But yeah, very, very, very interesting. How is the KuCoin trading bot working out? I'm thinking of trying it. Can you make a tutorial of that? So we do, Rob, we do have a trading bot. I assume you've seen it, unless you're asking if I have another tutorial. If not, if so, yeah, it's basically that. Okay, shout out to Chemistry Bro for showing me that. Eerily similar. I didn't go fully into it. I'm gonna try to do that in tomorrow's stream, Chemistry Bro, with the rejection being almost identical. If it's still following that fractal, I will pull that up and we'll give you full credit and I'll cover it in depth. But the KuCoin trading bot. We do have if one of the mods could link that video for Rob, if you have not seen it, check it out. We did make a tutorial on it. They have all different types of bots. They're decent. I haven't been able to experiment as much as I would like with it, but I do plan on putting a decent amount of money into that trading bot, and then seeing how it performs over time, and then we can check in on it. I actually probably get on that tonight, maybe. I'll actually set up a nice one. AZTV, what is going on, man? Always honest, AZ. Always honest. Always honest. Listen, like today, I'm 100% honest. Listen, if I'm feeling indecisive, if I'm feeling confused by the market, if I'm feeling like I can't get my thumb on the pulse of the market, I'm gonna tell you guys, right? Like, and when I think I know, I let you guys know. I say, hey, listen, guys, this is happening. This is most likely gonna play out. Like, I let you guys know that, and it plays out a lot. But if I'm not feeling confident, I'll let you guys know. Like right now, the price action has been weird. I tell you guys straight up, I've been sitting out today. It's been weird. I was thinking about catching a couple scalps this morning, but I just sat out. There was a lot of scammy wicks. I just didn't want to deal with it. It's been weird, indecisive price action today. So, and you know, anytime that happens, I'll let you guys know because, you know, it's right when you just want to think that you're the best trader or the best technical analyst. I don't care if it's choppy. I can do anything. I'm the best trader, and you're gonna get wrecked, right? Like you have to have some kind of self-awareness. That's why I love you, bro. Thanks for helping us plebs out. AZ, you are not a pleb. I will refuse to accept that. But anytime, man. I love helping you guys. Bing bong, lost profit. Let's go. I'm always confused, Frankie. Yeah, Crypto Billy, before the stream today, my chair was facing the wall, and I looked up to go start the show, and I realized I was facing the wall, and I had to turn back around. I'm confused constantly, too. I think it might be early onset dementia, but I'm just kidding. Let's see. DCA BTC 25 to 30K. AZ, that's not a bad strategy. Even if we dump down to 20, if we're at 100K, you're not really going to care if you bought it 25K or 20K, you're still in basically at the bottom. Hey, Mass, I don't know how to say your name, man, but thank you for being here. Take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow, man. You are always in here. Let's see. Nicole Parisi in the chat. What is up, Nicole? Guys, I don't know what we're going to call her. That is my sister. She rarely comes in here. But what's up, Nicole? Thank you for tuning in. You tuned in at the best time. This is the fun part of the stream where we calm down, we cool off on the charts, and we just kind of kick it with chat, answer any questions that anyone has. But welcome, Nicole. Thank you for being here. You are the heir of the Candle Mafia. I don't know what I'm saying. Your dad is the godfather, so yeah, whatever that makes you. You're the Godfather's daughter. You're the one that is not to be messed with. You don't mess with the Godfather's daughter, that's for sure. But she asks, should Frankie get a Frenchie? And we're not talking about the kiss, guys. We're not talking about the kiss. Yeah, there is a dog. She's a veterinarian, and there is a dog available in her town, or I don't know what I'm saying, guys. But she has a French bulldog. It is beautiful. Maybe I could show you guys a picture. And it just stole my heart, and I was just like, hey, I will throw down and take that Frenchie. But I've heard they have a lot of health problems. She says they have a lot of health problems, and you don't want a dog with health problems. But yeah, did you mention the 3% gains per day challenge we are doing in the Discord? No, I didn't. Did you mention the 3% gains per day challenge? No. Ryan D, hit me up on Discord with the details on that, because I'm actually out of the loop on that. So hit me up on Discord and let me know the details on that. Sister Candles, that's what they're going to call you. That sister, the one who said was the best sister in the world. Let's see. Hi, Frankie. Do you think there's a chance it will dump? Yes. JX2 test. Testing. JX2. You should probably get a Frenchie. Yes, yeah, maybe we will. Yes, I do think there is a chance we can dump. I just pulled that little fractal here. Shout out to chemistry, bro. You know, when you pull it from here, you know, a lot of times just the structure looks very similar to previous times that we've dumped, right? If you line this up here just a little bit, I'll just pull it like that. You know, if you pull it like that, right, there's a lot of similarities here. You know, like even in here, that's very similar, but then you get the big move down, right? Big move down with the wick, big move down with the wick. You snap back up, you wiggle sideways and bearish, then you get a little pump, and then you get a little bounce. It actually gets pretty boring. It looks very, very, very similar. Guys, yeah, like the more I look at this, the more similar it looks. The more I look at it, the more similar it looks. That is for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you just draw on it, right? Boom, 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 pop, pop. Boom, 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 pop, pop. So, very interesting. That was rough, I know, guys. But very, very similar looking. I will say. Very, very similar looking. Shout out to chemistry, bro. All right, let's see. No matter what, we will know if MM planned on recovering the 25K wick. If weak shorts build up, we then could see a spike down to the 200 weighted moving average, but a dagger. Drive it below last cycle all-time high, juice the shorts. Are you long or short? Also took profit for the first time in a while at 35K. Let's go, Sunny Impact. That's what I call you. I don't know how to say your name. Yeah. Good job taking. Think we're going up. Good job taking profits, man. Congratulations. And I am in a short. Looking for. I am in a short currently, an ETH short. But I don't know. Like I said, I was sitting out today. I was looking for some shorts earlier, but I'm getting mixed signals on the chart. A pump would definitely not be shocking, but neither would a dump. I don't know what to call it right now. I don't know how to call it. Yeah, I don't know how to call it. Like a pump, I think this relief pump is probably going to come out of nowhere. That's why I'm afraid to say that it's not going to pump, because if it could just pump out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm sorry. I usually don't give that indecisive answers, but the market is indecisive today. Let's see. I'm hoping for the dump. I want cheap prices since I believe crypto is the future. Give me cheap prices. Yes, I agree. I hope we go lower. I will say that. Short ICP now. I think you could short ICP at any moment and make money. Not financial advice. Can I explain the false top theory? Gregory, it's gonna take a little too long. Tony, if you could find him a timestamp of when we started talking about the false top and send that in there for Gregory, and then Gregory, you could just go to that timestamp. But also, Gregory, I'm doing an in-depth false top theory video coming out this weekend. So keep an eye out for that. Carlos says pump coming soon. Yeah, I'll say that. Like pump coming soon. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, pump coming soon. It's got to be coming soon, in my opinion. Yeah, so, like, I would say this, like, I think it's, like, at this point, I don't know, the daily VWAP has got me thinking, like, you know, that might dump us, but it also just might not play out. I feel like the chances of us pumping before dumping are more likely. I mean, we've had a lot of pain at this point. I just don't know how much lower we can go. You know, a pump up would make a lot of sense before dumping down. I would say that. Can't we be false top and dump to 20K, then all-time high? I mean, yeah. Adabor. I just sold my ICP. Looks like head and shoulders on the 1 minute. Oh, and thanks for the shout-outs, man. Chemistry bro, of course, man. All right, guys. I think that's all we got time for today. Wanted to do it a little different today with the, you know, looking at the false top stuff. I think it's very, very interesting. And, you know, as we just continue to wiggle sideways, I figured it would just be something different, change it up a little bit. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys learned something, or at least I brought something to your attention that you did not know. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and spin this dang wheel. Oh, what are we at? 412 likes, guys. Not quite 500. If you run it up to 500 by the time we finish, this wheel spinning, then I'll give you guys 6 spins. I don't know if we'll get there. We're gonna have to smash the heck out of that like button. But let's go ahead. Great show, Diamond Sauce. I appreciate you. Debate Crypto, guys. Debate Crypto is live right now. Or maybe at 7:30 they'll be live. But they are going to be live, guys. Definitely go hop over. They do the news. They do the fundamentals. I show you the charts. And they basically cover everything we don't cover. So if you're looking for more information, definitely go check out Debate Crypto. They are awesome over there. I will hop in there and send them some love too. Let them know the CandleMafia sent you. Yes, give us 5. I will give you guys 5 spins if we can run it up to 500, right? Let's run it up to 500. I think we can. How can we get on the wheel to win? Gregory, for every 100 likes we get on the stream, I give you guys a spin on the wheel. And then on the wheel, there are 2 spots to win a giveaway. Okay, let's go ahead and spin this thing. Smash up that like button. Let's get to 5. And I will give you guys that extra spin. You know I will. Spin number 1. Here we go. Come on, baby. Big money. Big money. Oh! Funny hat. Okay. Boom. There we go. Funny hat. All right. Boom. Spin number 2, baby. Spin number 2. Tree City West says, can you check out Floki Monkey Shiba Pox Inu? Inu Dow. Oh, who said that? Tree City. You funny, man. You funny. Chusei Crypto. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Did those 4 blood diamonds go away? It's 500 in spirit, though. Captain Kirk. Yeah, hang on. We'll take a look at those in a second, Chusei. Okay, here we go. Spin number 3. Here we go. Oh, deepfake. I'll give you one more spin because the deepfake is... I got to put the deepfakes in Discord. I promise I'm going to do it. Here we go. Come on, give him a giveaway. There it is. There it is, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody mark it down. One of the mods, mark it down. NFT giveaway. Let's get it. Boom. Spin number 4, I think. I think this is the last one. 428, guys. Oh, good. Certified TV. Welcome back. 28. May 26th wick. Target for anybody. All right. All right. All right. I got to be somewhat stricter with the giving the extra spins because I swear, I think, guys, our likes are down. Our likes are down, which is interesting. I find it so interesting because I feel like we're getting more likes than we usually do, but it's down for some reason. I don't think I'm spamming hit the like button enough. I already get deepfake from my wife. Wick, you're hilarious, man. I think we might have the funniest community on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. But guys, thank you all for tuning in to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday here at 5:45 after Around the Blockchain. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. I don't get to do what I love to do every single day without you guys. So you guys make this channel what it is. Thank you for helping me hit 16,000 subscribers. Super, super cool. Did not think we'd get here that fast. I say that every time we go up 1,000 subscribers, but it is the truth. But yeah, guys, 20K incoming. We're getting our names on that building. The CandleMafia is getting their name on that building. I don't care what anybody says. We're creeping up. We're creeping up on our first victim. Is going to be NFT Alpha coming in at about 20,000 subscribers, and we're creeping. We're creeping. We got 1 month. We got 1 month to creep up into those 20K subs. So with all that, guys, does this fedora accentuate? I don't even know if that's the right word. It like exaggerates my mustache. Do you think so? Yeah, I think it does. It makes. I feel like my mustache sticks out more with the fedora. I don't know why. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you. I got Chusei Crypto. I appreciate you. Oh, actually, Chusei, we wanted to. You wanted to see something, right? Oh, the 4 blood diamonds. The 4 blood diamonds. I think you're talking about the 4 blood diamonds on the 10 hour, I believe. No, they are still there. They are confirmed. Well, they might not play out. They might be invalidated at this point, but we'll have to see. Very, very interesting. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. That's all I got for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, the same place, the same time, the same fedora, the same mustache, and the same candles. That's all I got, guys. See you tomorrow. Frankie Candles out. Go to Debate Crypto, guys. Go check out Debate Crypto. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.